you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today I have a garden update for you. Do you want to know what's been going on? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so today we are back in the garden, and I'm basically going to be showing you what all happened between November to December. Yes, I know we are in January, and that one will be coming. I do have a new January one I'm starting on because a lot of things have changed. But I wanted to bring you back up to speed, at least so when you do see the January, you kind of know what happened in between. The last garden video was like July through October, I believe. So in October, where I left off, I had just put like 30 something bags of soil down. And in this video, I will be showing you what I did when I cut up the rosemary, the oregano, and the thyme. Once it was dried, I'll be showing you what I did with it in this video. And again, I'll be bringing you up to date to January 1st, pretty much. So then moving forward, I will be keeping you up to date for this year. So I wanted to go ahead and just put this out there so you can at least be caught up to date. So this is everything from November to December. So if you want to know what happened, here you go. I literally just gave her a treat so she'd be quiet for this, but no. Okay, so I wanted to show you, it's been 2 weeks since I planted everything, and I wanted to show you what's been going on. Of course, as you can see, my mushroom situation has not came to head. It's still ongoing. The watermelon that was growing up wild is doing a little bit better, and I did see a flower on here yesterday, but today now I need to come in, grab all of these other mushrooms out. This was the carrots that I'm starting for the girls. And then over here are my pepper plants. They're already getting little flowers, so that's exciting. Over here are the sweet pepper. Something's eating this, so I need to start spraying everything. There's what's left of my carrots that I give them every day. I still haven't done anything with the peas. This is that overgrown cucumber area. And let me just tell you something kind of, well, I think was funny. I was standing here and I was looking through here, and the one that I was looking at, I think it might have been like something similar to this, but it was a little bit bigger. I can't find it right now, but it was somewhere in this general area. And my man was like, literally like over there. And I was like, oh, do you see I have a cucumber? He's like, yeah, it's big. I'm like, it's big? What the hell are you talking about? How is that big? He comes over and he's like, that. I'm like, oh shit, look at that. Look at how big. I'm gonna pull this right now, actually. Oh, look at that. Let me get you a better camera. Oh, look at that. My first cucumber. And this is the ones that just grew wild. So I know this is a standard one, because that sure as hell is not a pickle. This is the one little tiny, tiny one. It's still holding on. Then these are the two that I purchased. I haven't done anything else over here or over here. One of the 4 oregano ended up dying, so I just have to buy one more. My culantro is still doing amazing. Parsley, there's really no change. So here is my squash and my zucchini, or vice versa. That one is squash. No, that one is zucchini, and this one is the squash. So that's what it looks like right now. I mean, even though there's only like maybe not even half everything in here, I'm still happy with how it's looking now. It's a lot better. At least I have more soil. It's a lot higher, and it just looks a lot better. So there's that. Oh, and then a quick update on this one. This is the one that was covered in those white bugs that got all over my tomato plants. And I don't know what happened, but I guess they all died off. I don't know if like a lizard ate them, but now it came back and it's almost looking better than ever. So wanted to update you. I did not have to throw this out. I'm glad I didn't, because she came back. The other one's over there taller, but she came back. Okay, so I'm out here and I am cleaning up all of the debris and everything from the hurricane, and wanted to show you briefly how the garden looks. Some of these did get broken, totally fine. Some of these literally, look at this, they got like completely bent by the high winds, and this little corner here broke off, and so it was flapping up and down, and it was hitting on the top of this. That's why there's no paint here anymore. It came in and dug through here, messed up my my carrot section. It did kind of go through and jack up these poles. Some of them did get broken, which is okay. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with my cucumber area because now it just looks very, very sad and drooping because it did take a beating. My new little ones are over here starting. Oops, look. Stay in your own lane over here. I still had nothing over here. Although this looks pretty good. And these look like they took a beating. They were looking amazing a few days ago. And same with this. Some of it is not looking so good. So I'm not quite sure what is going to happen. But one thing I can't control is Mother Nature. So just wanted to update you on how the garden looks now after the hurricane. I wanted to show you guys how amazing my zucchini was looking until today. Now I noticed that I'm getting these spots again. It's like, oh my gosh, nothing has been planted here for how long? And now they're coming again. So this just is gonna be like a never ending battle for me, apparently, because it's all over here too. And my chicken is screaming at me because I think she's making an egg. And over here, it is the same thing. So I'm so disappointed. And after the storm took down this and pretty much killed it, this is literally what's going on. So I have a few still that I can salvage, but for the most part, this is pretty much all probably gonna die. But I do have jalapenos already. And look at how big that is. And nothing yet over here. Hi, Vivi. All right, it has been a few more weeks. I haven't really gotten a handle on the squash or zucchini. I was going to probably just pull this entire thing out. I was just disappointed because look at all of these flowers. Like, I've never had a zucchini look so nice before, but yet looks so bad at the same time. This one down here is like, poof, be gone. Like, you're straight dusted your whole entire self with it. So again, I don't want this to spread and start getting on anything else. So I'm just gonna have to pull these out. My parsley started to fill in quite nicely. Same with my culantro. I do need to come and just pull these little spiky things out that are growing. But this did drop. As you can tell, a lot of this has dropped since the last time. This has dropped dramatically. So basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna let this continue to keep dying. There are a few, like, here's one over here kind of growing. There are a few that I want to just let them grow so I can just feed them to the girls, and then I'm gonna rip this all out, put in more soil, yet again, story of my life. I need to pull a few weeds out. Hey, my baby. I have more jalapenos on both of them actually this time. My little greens for the girls. And then my little straggler over here is actually starting to look decent. So I have high hopes over here, and there's still no changes over there. Okay, so I just went and collected 2 out of the 3 eggs for today, and the other one still hasn't chimed in, but she probably will. Just wanted to show you how everything is looking currently. I did tear out all of my squash and zucchini. Well, both of my squash and zucchini. My peppers are starting to do good, but as you can tell, this fell yet again. Look at that. So I need to get a lot more soil to put back in here. I did take out the ones that broke from the hurricane. They were just dying and just looking horrible. Oh, and then these just popped up overnight. Me and my mushrooms. Oh my goodness. I should do a series of how many different mushrooms actually grow in here. Holy moly. So yeah, I did tear all of those out so I can redo this. I need to put a lot more soil back in here again. What else is new? These are the 2 that I did purchase. I cleaned them up and they look like they're doing okay. I did get 4 new rosemary when I went to the store to get all of those plants for that new addition, and I planted those here. My oregano is doing amazing. Culantro's doing amazing. This did drop here again. Again, story of my life. And then here's some little mushrooms over here too. Completely different than the ones on the other side. So yeah, I just pulled everything out and I'll start over again over here. And then I do still have some big old jalapenos I need to remove. So that's its current state. So this time when we had the storm come through, it literally like broke this whole joint off. So we have to fix that. It literally, if you can see, it bent poles. Everything looks pretty good. Like, it didn't do a whole lot of damage into the garden this time. There wasn't really a whole lot for it to do. So, I mean, some things kind of blew, but I mean, it's whatever. Some things knocked over. My banana tree completely knocked over, so I got to cut that out. But yeah, everything else seems pretty good. We have a lot of cleanup to do, but I'm glad we didn't have any other damage. Since I already have a full thing of rosemary dried, I went ahead and just dried this so I can put it in with the chickens' feed, their food, that kind of thing. And then everything else is dried for us to use. Here is the dried lemon thyme and the oregano. So inside of our fire pit, there is a tomato plant growing. So I am going to try to carefully remove it and put it over there with the other tomato plant. It already has little flowers growing and everything, so I hope it stays, but yeah, obviously it can't live in here. All right, so it is now planted over here. This one here on Thanksgiving, our sister actually was growing it and gave it to us and told us to take it home, and it's doing amazing so far. So now I'll have two over here if it lasts, so we'll see. All right, you guys, so again, that is now bringing you up to date to the very end of December. So now you will see later this month what I had to do starting in January. I'm definitely hoping for a better season this year. It's always a learning experience. I'm definitely not giving up, but instead of just trying to grow anything and everything that I want, I'm trying to now focus on what I know does grow. So there you are. Comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Crafty crew out. And I did wink under there.